Welcome back to a very unique podcast episode of the
We're doing Truth or Drink today.
Truth or Drink version of Female Perspective podcast.
And if you're wondering, what is that little pink stick you have going on?
I think the audience is wondering what that is.
We made it today. It is a paint stick. And on this side, it says Female Perspective. And then this side is Sparkles. So, it's a DIY.
We thought that two of the sticks would look like this. And I opened,
they don't.
I opened the package today and it only came with two. And I was like, we have to film a video tonight, so we need to figure something out.
It came with two, mics, but not two, holders.
Well, no, this doesn't even come with mics. The mics were separate.
Oh.
Wait. Let me just show the setup right here. Okay, so we have the black stick, obviously. It comes with the black sticks. It comes with two mic heads, so you have a blue one, an orange one, and a black one. And you stick the mic inside there.
Yeah. But it's interesting, but we only had one holder, and we're like, okay, well, first of all, I feel like clipping the mic onto my shirt is, too much reality TV for me.
Yeah. This seems a little more chill.
It does. And we're on the couch, and this is a lot better than in the studio and having to battle our lives for the key to get into the studio.
And walk a mile across campus, and yeah, I think this will just be better for us.
I think so as well.
All right. Well, our questions. We have a few questions to ask each other. I don't know where this conversation will lead us, but...
And we also had a pregame sesh before this, so.
It was very, very mild.
We're both 21, by the way.
21, very mild.
It was very, very mild. We drove the Ranger around, it's kind of like a golf cart if you're unfamiliar. We drove it around the cornfields by my house, and my dad's really particular about not getting mud on the Ranger, and we went in a huge mud pile. So that was not cute, but we survived, and now we're here.
Yeah, so the basis is that we created some questions for each other, similar to one of the weeks beforehand. We did a Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So we wrote up some fun little questions to answer and have a good time talking about. And so I feel it's only appropriate to do rock, paper, scissors again.
We always tie, but I mean,
We're gonna do it. This is best of one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, I win.
Okay, so you ask me first then.
Okay.
Oh, and then we're not doing if you answer the question or don't answer it, you drink. We're kind of just sipping throughout. So, my drink of choice.
Yeah, what's your drink of choice? Explain.
My drink of choice is a White Claw seltzer because they're nice to drink. They have a little carbonation and they are just very chill. You don't get too crazy off them, you know?
Yeah. Well, I personally hate White Claw. Hot take.
Well, that's you.
Except I did try this flavor and it's not that bad. It's the purple one.
It's black cherry. And what's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice is a Dirty Shirley.
All right.
Because I'm too embarrassed to order them at the bar. Also, the last time I ordered them at the bar, it was really bad.
Why?
I will never be ordering it again. It was so bad. The Sprite was so flat, and she put maybe 1 squirt of grenadine into it. I was like, it was not good, not good.
All right.
So I ask you
Here
first.
Here we go. Yeah.
Also, in mine, since I know Carson so well, I put what I think she'll answer for the answers.
I'm a little scared. I found stuff off of Google, so mine won't be the best, but...
Well, mine's off a BuzzFeed thread.
Right.
So
Hit
mine's
me with
also
it.
Really millennial. Okay. What is the first thing you want to do when you start to get tipsy?
Ooh, I'm on a sober journey recently.
That's not even true.
It is very true. Come on.
Her sober journey is drinking less throughout the week.
And I haven't been getting crazy like party mode.
That's true. It's true.
I am technically on a sober journey.
Okay. To an extent.
So, the first thing that I want to do,
Don't look. I have your answer.
I'm reading the first question. Why do you
Okay.
have my answers? This isn't a guess my answer
No,
type.
but it is because I guessed.
Okay, well, I didn't look, but my thing is I love listening to country music. Like, you get Morgan Wallen up on this, like, radio. You Proof by Morgan Wallen. If I didn't get copywritten right now, I would play that. I love him.
You could sing it.
We're going to a Morgan Wallen concert
We are.
in like a few months.
May 9th or something. We're going in Hershey.
Yeah. The first time that I ever, like, you invited me last year, and then all of a sudden Morgan Wallen has, like, throat stuff. And he
He had, like, a-
cancels it.
He had a vocal issue.
Yeah.
Whatever
Not a big
that
fan of
means.
that.
He needed vocal rest. That's what he said.
I respect that, but like making me wait an entire year for free concert tickets, we could
True.
like no longer know each other, and I would never get to see Morgan Wallen,
They weren't free, by the way. My dad bought them.
obviously for your birthday. But I'm only friends with you.
I'm just saying they weren't free.
sticking out. I'm just sticking out this like relationship that we have going on here, just for Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm gonna drink my drink. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, do you want to know the answer that I put for you?
Let's hear it.
It was that she likes to gritty.
I do like to
The
gritty.
second she's tipsy, she starts grittying all over the floor. Like, it is intense.
It's just like the only dance move. I don't have any dance moves, and so like I can gritty.
And she doesn't even just do the feet. Like, she does the hand thing too. Like, it's everything.
Okay, let me ask my question. My question's a little more lighthearted.
Okay.
All right.
Mine was lighthearted.
Yours is like exposing me when I don't like.
It's not
Me
exposure.
grittying is embarrassing.
I don't think it's that embarrassing.
It is for a niche audience, and that is my friend group.
Okay.
Shout out Casey if you're watching this right now. He saw me gritty. He was grittying with me that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay. You're given $1 million,
Okay.
but you only have one day to spend it. What are you buying?
I don't like this question. I'm really weird about, like, if you won the lottery, what would you spend it on?
It's only $1 million, which my father gave me a small loan of $1 million. You get $1 million. You have one day.
Okay.
What are you buying?
I don't know.
There's nothing off the top of your head that you're like, okay, I want to buy this for $1 million.
I would buy a house.
Okay, good start. Good start.
I'd buy a house. I do not need a car. I am in love with my car and I do not need another car. So I would just buy a house.
So let's go average of $300,000. You got $700,000 left.
I just don't feel like I need like any. I don't know. I really don't know. I just buy a house.
You wouldn't even like go on vacation
And then I would just
anywhere?
like, oh, yes.
Did you forget that you could do that?
I literally forgot that I could travel. Except I have really bad travel anxiety, so I don't know if I'd actually travel that much. I'd do like one vacation
To where?
out of the country for sure.
Well,
But
yeah.
I don't know if I'd go to Europe. Maybe. Maybe not.
I would go visit my friend Louisa in Germany.
Yeah.
I had a foreign exchange student in my sophomore year of college, and she's from Germany, and we were supposed to meet up this spring break. She was supposed to come with me to my grandparents who live at the beach,
Yeah.
but she didn't have enough money because of the plane tickets and stuff, so I haven't seen her for like over 2 years, but we became best friends pretty quick, and now she lives
did.
in Germany, so I'm hoping one day I'll get out to see her, but we never know.
I just have a really bad embarrassment problem with. Okay, so I took like 3 or 4 years of German class, and I have a really bad anxiety problem with speaking a foreign language, but improperly. Like, I think that's so embarrassing.
Hablo español.
I never learned Spanish.
Hablas español.
Excuse me.
It's do you speak Spanish?
No, nada.
I know very, very little.
I don't know. That's just what's blocking me from traveling outside of the country.
Really?
is I'm afraid I won't be able to
But like
communicate.
English is like one of the most spoken languages like across the
Yeah,
world.
but I feel like if they do know English, it's kind of more scattered.
Yeah, but you can still communicate.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Like
I feel like they're used to tourists.
exactly. I went to Punta Cana with my mom one time, and we were trying to rent bicycles on like vacation, and we were like, my mom's like, "Do you know where the bicycles are?" And he's like, "Yo no sé," which is I don't know in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
He's like, "I don't know what you're saying," and she's like, "Bicicletas, bicicletas," and he's like, "Oh, oh," and he's like pointing. So like, if you know very
Just
basic
like one word.
like
Okay.
vocabulary, you can get by. Like I don't. All I know in German is ich ein Mann.
I'm
I
a
am a
man.
man. That's all I know, and I'm not even a man.
Okay.
Wait, how do you say how are you in German?
Wie bist du?
Wie
That might be
bist du?
wrong. That might
Wie
be wrong.
bist du?
I think all the German left my brain. I'm sorry, here, swag.
That was your professor?
Yeah. Well, one of my teachers, but yeah.
I think after the embarrassing moment, I'm ready for a question.
Okay. I had to pull them up. They ran away. Okay.
Look at this present. Hello, gorgeous.
Okay. Carson's not ready for this one. Have you ever been threatened by someone? And I have your answer for you.
Well, let me think. What is this? Ask me questions and tell me what I'm supposed to answer?
Yes.
Let me think. I have an answer, but I don't want to start that right now on our podcast. So I'm going to think of something else. And you probably know what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But I'm going to think of something else because I
think I
don't
know.
want to start that right now. Well, have I ever felt threatened
That's
by
really
somebody?
ominous.
By somebody?
Yeah. Yeah. By someone.
I
you
see
see
the
my
answer. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Don't start. Don't.
Tell. Do tell. It's funny. It's not.
Oh, I don't like talking about when I'm like messed up. I don't like to think of myself
funny.
as somebody who chooses to get drunk all the time. I don't think I agree with that, but okay, I'll tell the story anyway.
She says I don't agree with that as if she didn't do it.
I did do it. I did do it, yes. I did drink
She
a
did
little
that.
bit too much over the summer when I was visiting my grandparents. And, I was going to the bathroom, and if, like, you're a girl, like, you just, like, like a girl's bathroom, you just, like, talk to other girls. I feel like that's just, like, a thing.
I feel like the girls communicate
Yeah, they do. And so
and they hype each other up, but this was not a hype up.
I thought it was a hype up.
It was a hype down.
Okay, I was staring in the mirror, washing my hands, and this girl comes up next to me. She has like brown hair. That's all I remember. And I said, "You look like Melissa McCarthy." And she said, "Oh, thanks." And we walk out of the bathroom. And then I'm hanging out with my stepdad, hanging out with my mom. We're chilling, just like talking, having a good time, living it up. And then this random girl, she taps me on the shoulder. She goes, I turn around and I say, "Hi." And she says, "I just want to let you know, you called my friend Melissa McCarthy, and she is really upset by that." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know that it was offensive. Like, I thought it was a compliment because I think Melissa McCarthy is a beautiful woman." And she goes, "Well, I'm just letting you know." Walks off into the abyss.
Never to be seen again.
And my stepdad's like, "Yo, what was that?" And I was like, "I have no idea. Like, I think I need to go talk to her to, like, set things straight."
Ease the tension. Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, let's go find her." So we're, like, walking through the, it was like a restaurant slash bar
Yeah.
restaurant, I don't know. And we're walking through it, and I couldn't find her.
She just flew away.
She just
Like
disappeared.
she had to say that and then teleported away.
Yeah. And so now my mom makes fun of it to this day.
It's so
'Cause-
funny. Like I will bring it up on occasion because it's hilarious.
Because meanwhile, I had that situation happening. My mom was getting hit on by another guy at the bar.
Yep.
And my stepdad was obviously not into that.
I mean, obviously he's upset. Like
Yeah, I mean, granted. And so she was having her problems. I was having mine. I thought I was giving out a nice compliment because I think Melissa McCarthy is a pretty woman. Do you not agree? Like, she's pretty.
I don't know what she looks like.
Guys. She's in, what movie is she in? She's in a lot of movies. Here she is. Look at this.
was gonna
Brown
say
hair.
something.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's not a
Oh
very
yeah,
good picture.
she looks like she
but
could be a country singer.
I suppose so. But yeah, that's what I thought she looked like.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, close enough, right?
whatever. Anyway, can we stop asking questions that bring up embarrassing stuff?
I just want to make sure Carson's staying vulnerable. That's
I
all.
am pretty honest.
Okay, question for me.
Okay, this one's a little funny. Do you pee in the shower? / is it okay, right, normal to go pee in the shower?
I literally have that as one of my questions.
No way.
Yes, I'm not
It's
gonna
like
ask it
last
though.
semester, but or the last episode.
True. Do I think it's okay to pee in the shower, and do I pee in the shower?
Correct. They're
Okay.
kind of like two questions in one.
This is gonna be really personal. Personal.
Oh boy.
I do not pee in the shower ever.
You've never peed in the shower.
I have. And from my personal experience, I feel like when you pee in the shower, it just like ruins the shower because you're trying to be clean and then you just pee while you're in there. I feel like it just ruins the whole shower. And also it smells like pee. Like the second you pee, it smells like pee, and then you're like and it throws off the whole
Okay,
vibe.
right. Here's a
I will
wait.
never I will hold my pee and I'll put my wet butt on the toilet seat.
Oh, that's a big ick for me is putting my wet butt on a toilet seat after a
I will
shower.
do it.
Or like you're like mid shower and you're like, man, I gotta use the bathroom right now. I've done that. Like
I've done that
literally
too, and I will wait.
in the last 3 days, I had to get out of the shower while the shower's running and go to the toilet, and then I'm sitting there, and
But
you're
it's
you're
so
wet.
uncomfortable,
Ooh.
and you're freezing, and you're like, "Gosh, I wish this was over." Yeah. It's a lot.
Okay, but my other question was, if you were
Yeah.
at like a hotel,
Okay.
would you pee in the shower? If you had to go.
No, it doesn't matter where the scene is. The scene could be anywhere. I'm not peeing in the shower. It ruins it. It ruins it.
I have a funny story. I won't say who it is, but
Share.
someone in my life one time, we were sharing a shower, not together at the same time. We had to share a mutual shower, whether it was on
We
vacation
had to?
or whatever. Whether it was on vacation, we shared a shower, whatever. I don't want to say who
Okay.
it is. Just let's not ask questions
Okay.
right now. And they told me, "Hey Carson, I'm sorry, but you might not want to use that shower because I farted and I thought it was a fart, but it was a shart." And it went down the drain and on the shower, so you probably shouldn't use it. And so I didn't use that shower for a week.
Wait. I didn't know. Okay, we're getting into this. I didn't know someone could actually
You
shart.
gotta hold the mic to your mouth, girl.
It's loud. Trust.
All
I
right,
see.
hold on, guys. We're gonna have to pause because I gotta use the restroom.
Do you
So-
actually have to?
I do, and I'm not gonna go pee in the shower. If we had a sponsor, we would insert that right now. However, we don't. So perhaps you want to tell them a story while I use the restroom real quick.
I feel like they do not need that
All
entertainment.
right, then we're gonna pause the video and we will be right back.
I need to evaluate how I look, and then we'll be back.
All right, guys, we're back.
We both had to go pee quick.
Okay. You like my little?
Oh, we both have
I
our
heard
little slippers
so.
on.
My grandma told me that corduroys are back in style, and I was
Okay.
looking through a Talbot's magazine, and they are indeed in style. That's like the fashion
Corduroy.
corduroy, like
Okay. The pattern. Yeah.
like this almost. Yeah,
I have corduroy pants that I thrifted long ago.
I do too. I have 2 pairs. I just don't wear them.
Me neither. But mine don't fit me right.
Mine don't either. I got too big at thighs.
Me too.
Could
I
crush
got
a
too
watermelon with
big.
them.
I got
All right.
too big.
What's our question?
Okay, I have a question for Carson. We're gonna skip over the sharding. We don't need to hear that right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like that doesn't need explanation because I already have a vivid picture in my mind.
I want to cuddle with this dog. Come here, ugly bear. I'm getting comfy. with
Also-
my little half cut pants. Here you go.
I apologize if the sound goes from normal to really, really, really loud. I just have a very loud voice.
That's okay.
Okay, I have a question for Carson.
Lay down. It's okay.
Allow me to read. What is the worst coworker experience you have ever had?
In terms of like, her, like I always say her because I've only ever really talked to like the girls, but
Yeah.
like I don't understand what's
Like what's the worst coworker experience you've ever had? Like period. Like you've had so many jobs. Not so many, but a few.
okay. I've had a lot, but like none that I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Well, we had a very interesting boss.
We did, okay, guys, a long time ago, we did work together at a Thai buffet.
Yeah. We were both servers there.
Yeah, but then it like died down, and I would just get paid to watch Bob's Burgers.
And do you know what's absolutely insane? We're not obviously gonna like tell the business or whatever, but
Oh, it's gone, so
we
no one would know.
yeah, it's completely gone.
They shut down.
We would sit there for 5 hours with not a single customer, and she would leave us with $20, like a $20 bill, and we'd be like, yes, and we
That's
literally
because we were in high school, and so like at that time, like some people in high school don't even have jobs, and so getting paid $20 to hang out with like your track, like, we
True.
did track together. Track best friend was like
and like my cousin would come, and we'd eat like lunch for free. Like
we got
she would-
fried rice.
Yeah, we. Oh my gosh, Carson and I gained 40 pounds.
No, literally, I gained like at least 15, and I'm not even like making that up. Like I seriously think I did.
We ate fried rice every day.
Yeah.
And that was the start of us getting looped into the serving industry.
But anyway, I don't really have a coworker experience to tell you.
You don't have any bad ones?
No, just a bunch of weird like stories. But
Okay.
I have a story for you, or a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, what's the weirdest gift you've ever received? Whether it's for your birthday or Christmas,
Yeah.
like just
The
in general.
weirdest? Okay, I have one right off the bat. This is not the weirdest because I can't even think of the weirdest thing I've ever received because everything I receive is normal. But I would say that the weirdest thing I've received is my sisters for Christmas, or yeah, I think it's for Christmas. They gave me a Rick and Morty book, and every page,
Like a cartoon book.
yeah, a cartoon book. Every single page that you flip, it has a voiceover.
No. Of the Rick and Morty
Yeah,
characters?
of the soundtrack. I love
like
Rick and Morty.
reading the cartoon
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as a book.
Yeah. It's like you open it, it's like, it's Rick and Morty. Welcome
That's
to,
weird.
Welcome
I
to the
don't
book.
I don't think I would like. You know what I think Rick and Morty is equivalent to?
What?
That show, the Rainbow Trippy show that came out on Netflix that you're like, I love this show so much.
I
What
love
was
that,
that?
show.
What was that? It was a show that came
Let
out
me
on
look
Netflix,
because it's gonna bother me.
and everybody was obsessed with it, and it was like the show didn't make sense, but if you listen to the audio, it was like
so good. Like you don't
groundbreaking, soul
understand.
experiencing moments. Like if you weren't religious, this could turn you religious. Like
It could not.
it could. I think it very well could.
I'm literally looking up Rainbow Show. Like, please.
It's not gonna be a rainbow show. Yeah, they got little kid stuff on there. It was all over TikTok. I don't remember what it was, but it was
Wait,
like,
I wonder if it's in like my recently.
oh, they had the Great Gatsby on there. It's not gonna
Oh,
be
it's
on
not
your
on there.
recents. It was like a random character that would like time travel.
Yes. What was it called? Oh no, this is okay. We're not gonna find it out. I don't think.
It's not
Unless
that
I
deep.
look it up.
It's not that deep.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and look it up.
Look at your dog stealing my spot right now.
Oakley loves attention.
It's okay. Her and I'll bond, right, girl? She loves me.
What was that show? Because
I thought it had show in the name, didn't it?
I don't know. It was like an alien thing, but not really. It had like a really deep meaning behind every
did.
episode.
I think the one episode, all I can remember.
Here it is. Midnight
Gospel. Yes.
Gosh, that show was
Highly
good.
recommend. Good show. Yep.
That was so good.
All right. What's your question?
Okay. What is the grossest thing you do when you're home alone? And remember, if you don't want to answer, you can always drink.
I've been drinking the whole time.
Okay.
There's not like a single question you could possibly ask me that I wouldn't answer. I think The grossest thing I probably do is pick my nose. Like that's probably it. Like
Are you for
I'm
real?
yeah, I don't think I do anything else.
Like nothing else. Like you don't do anything like embarrassing.
I'll sing and like talk to myself, but like that's it.
I just think I talk to myself chronically. Like chronically. Like when I'm home alone.
I don't like talk to myself, but I like talk out loud. Like to the point where I'd be like, if there was someone around me, they'd be like, "Please be quiet. You're annoying."
That's like I talk to my dogs like a
Oh my
lot.
gosh, your dog voice is so annoying.
And Carson hates my dog voice. She'll literally yell at me for
I
talking to
don't
them.
yell at you. I just tell you to please stop. It's like high pitched. Okay, we're asking a question.
Okay.
If you were a professional athlete, what would your walkout song be?
My ship by a boogie. That's easy.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or Timeless by a boogie.
Timeless.
It's like dun 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 dun. It has like a really good beginning.
I would play it, but I don't want to get copywritten. So, I will look it up later.
It's really good, but I think that'd be my walkout song. What would be your walkout song? I'm curious.
Well, I stumbled across Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon.
Oh my gosh. We were at the bar together and she requested this song and one of the older people at the bar was like, "Who requested this? I love it."
Where?
Whenever we went out with your brother. Do you remember
I
that?
request that song everywhere I go, so
It's no shocker.
yeah. I don't know when I first heard it. I just heard it and I was like, this beat, like, this is everything.
This, I love it.
This is my song. Yeah.
That's not a good walkout song.
No, no,
though.
no. That's not a
She's
good walkout
probably-
song. I thought she farted. I smelled that.
Honestly, Parker's probably farting.
That's the other dog.
He's down there. He's sleeping.
I think my walkout song would be Secrets by Boogie.
Oh.
Can tell you're not a fan. Listen, baby, this a Lamborghini, not a Benz. I
Okay.
can't sing, so I'm not gonna sing the rest. Thank you.
I respect it. I love that song. That's a really good song. Okay, my excuse me. My next question for you is, wait. Oh yeah, you asked me. Okay. What was your most embarrassing moment in high school?
Well,
I'm asking. Carson's asking me the most like surface level, and I'm like, okay, what's your
Deep.
most embarrassing thing you've ever
expose
done?
yourself on all levels. That's your
Yeah.
question. Okay, well, we were talking about how our hippocampuses don't work. My high school experience, I don't remember most of it, but
I know
my
mine.
most embarrassing.
That
I
you've ever
really
done
want
in
to
high school.
say it was when I was with this one guy that I was low key dating, but wasn't. I don't want to say his name. And
Mm-hmm.
we went to the Sports Emporium for our date. And
Please.
he asked me, he was like, "Do you want to go get something to eat or like something to drink at Starbucks?" And me at the time, like I have no, like I wasn't, this was like me freshly dating. Like I had no
Okay.
social awareness of like what flirting was. And so I was like,
Wait, why am I like embarrassed?
already,
I'm
you didn't
not-
even hear the whole story.
I've never heard this before. This is like revolutionary because I know everything.
Okay, that's a little weird. And so
do.
I was like, well, I'm not really hungry or thirsty, so like I'm okay.
You said no?
I said no. I think that was him like trying to get more time to hang out,
Okay,
to like
but
get food or like a drink.
you choose Starbucks.
He's like, "Are you hungry? Like, do you want to go get something to eat or something?"
Oh.
And I was like, "No, I'm fine." And then
You said no?
Yes, I
Wait,
did. I did.
Okay, but did he drive you there?
No, I drove. So I picked him up. So we were driving. We'd take
That's
turns.
already a knockdown.
But listen, the other thing that adds to this is the fact that I like freshly had my license.
Okay.
And so I didn't know how to reverse. And
This
so
is
I'm
already
denying
bad.
him. And then I put the car in reverse.
Wait, I'm confused. Are you in the car together?
Yes, we're in the
Okay.
car together. And I put the car in reverse. And I'm like, sorry, I'm like really bad at reversing. Like I dead seriously said that. And I like pull out and I'm like, looking in the back mirror, looking in the side mirrors, going like
Was this in your Honda?
Yes, it was. Going
No
2
backup
miles
cam.
per hour, no backup camera, never had one. Not
Yes, you did.
privileged. No.
In the
Oh,
Nissan.
my Nissan, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I'm like pulling out
I
and
missed
I'm
that
looking
car.
all around and I like finally get out and then I put the pieces together and I'm like, oh, he wanted to spend more time with me. So I'm like, do you want to go get Starbucks?
That's so
After I said I'm
embarrassing.
not hungry or like wanted to get a drink.
You're like, actually, I think I'm in the mood for coffee now that you
Okay,
say
hold on,
that.
there's more.
Okay, I'm
So we
ready.
go, we get Starbucks. We get our Starbucks drink. I take him back home. I haven't I haven't talked to him since.
I take him back home.
I dropped him off and I haven't talked to him since. And that was like our second or third hangout. No, we went to Hershey Park afterwards and then after that it was done.
But you went to Hershey Park after the Starbucks thing?
That was like another hangout.
Oh, another date.
Like another date hangout. Yeah. And it was done after that. But that was probably my most embarrassing moment.
Yeah. I mean, that's just you not picking up on social cues.
I was like 16. I feel like
I feel like you still know then, though.
yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. And the fact that I just told our entire podcast viewers, it's fine.
I never knew that too. That's so funny.
Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
And you reverse
And
it
I was
like,
trying and I was like, I can't park my car. Like it's so hard. And I drove to Starbucks and I like couldn't park my car. Now I can park it with like my eyes closed, but
okay,
I just struggled.
okay, but like that Starbucks parking lot is HE double hockey sticks.
Booty
That's
hoe.
bad. It's
Okay, all
bad.
right, ready? Here's your question. Ready? You're not gonna know the answer, but what would your drag name be if you were like a drag star?
Sorry if I keep on burping. I of course have Sprite.
Yuck.
But if you don't know this, I'm giving a preface. I love drag queens and I'm obsessed with drag shows. My
Not me.
personal favorite drag queens are Trixie Mattel and Katya, and they do a podcast together. And I watch every single episode. But I think my drag queen name would be, I don't even know. Like something with like
Fierce.
my name in it. Like, but I think I wouldn't use my nickname. I think I'd use Bella. Like Bella something.
That
as
does
my,
sound like a drag name.
Yeah.
Like a stage
like Bella
name.
Star or something like that. I don't know.
Fierce.
Star Bella.
It sounds like Starbucks. Fierce Starbella.
It sounds like the Starbucks date.
Starbella.
Star Bella? Maybe.
And coming out on the stage, we have Starbella. Give it a round of applause for her.
I see it.
I could see it.
Gosh, I love the drag queens.
Not me.
I do. I will have the love for both of us.
Okay.
How's
It's
that
not that I don't love drag queens. I just don't sit around and like I very rarely sit around and watch stuff. Like I
Yeah.
will watch The Bachelor.
And that's
I am in that, but I don't sit around and just like watch TV or YouTube. Like
I couldn't tell you the last time Carson sat down and watched TikTok. Genuinely. Except, yeah, I don't know. They pretty much never.
I just like to read books. They just provide me with more life-giving information and benefits than watching drag queens. That's just my personal opinion and you have yours and so it's fine.
And I love to watch the drag queens on YouTube.
Yep, so give me a question. We're done.
Okay. Let me see. What is the strangest thing that you have ever purchased?
Okay, this one's stupid, but I could answer it.
Okay.
We went to so my grade school used to go to
Who says grade school?
I say grade school. What do you say? Elementary?
You call it grade school?
I've always called it grade school.
Is that not British?
Is it?
I've never heard grade school ever.
I say grade school literally every time I'm talking about like elementary school. Because
I
I
have
think grade
never
school,
heard that.
middle school, high school. It just makes more sense than saying elementary, middle school, high school.
Grade
Grade
school
school.
sounds. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, every time we were in grade school, we would go to the like Smithsonian, I think it was called.
Sounds about right, but I don't know what you're talking about.
All I remember is there was like this big yellow chick, and you would go around and do interactive
Big
buildings.
yellow chick.
Like an actual chick, like an animal. I don't remember, but
Uh,
they
a
had this.
chicken.
No, it was a chick. It wasn't a chicken.
A chick.
And they had these like crazy things in the gift store. I don't even know where I
Okay.
got the money because like I didn't even have a job at the time, but
You were like Like 10.
Yeah, but I got a job. My first job, guys, I had a job at 12 years old. So
Is that not so illegal?
it's not. I was working on a farm. Anyway, I
That's so illegal.
bought crickets. They were flavored like crickets.
Yes. And they had
Yeah.
spices all over them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you could eat these crickets and these worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had them too, but I didn't eat them.
I don't think I ate them either.
I was too grossed out.
I think I just bought
No, the
them.
mealworms with the spice on them.
Ooh, no. I bought the crickets.
Your face.
Ooh, replay that face. That is nasty.
That is nasty.
Yeah, no. I bought them just because I thought it was cool. I think it was like cheddar. Me and my bestie, we bought some
Who was
bugs.
bestie?
I don't want to. I guess I could shout her out. I don't know. We follow each other on YouTube. Georgia Hall. We bought bugs together.
Crickets.
I guess I didn't need to say her last name, but I just like, you know how like when you grow older, you only know people by their first and last because there's so many people you've met in
Yes,
college with the
yes.
same name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what's your next question for me?
I gotta pull it up. Oh, okay. I know the question.
You memorized it?
Theoretically,
Okay.
if you could carry a bunch of pigeons in your arms right now, how many pigeons do you think you could carry? Live pigeons.
Like 8. 4 in each arm. If I went,
4 in each arm? You can't get a whole
if I
bundle
went
together?
like this.
Get a whole bundle?
No, because if they start pecking my face, I'm out.
She's out. Okay, I'll ask you another question. What trend do you regret following in your life? This could be from grade school to high school to college to now.
What trend?
Any trend. Probably her eyebrows.
I know the exact trend. No, it's okay. Eyebrows are a close second to this. The trend I regret regret most is doing the messenger bag.
Say more.
So basically, I had a blue plaid messenger bag.
Plaid. You got me at plaid.
Yeah, but okay, listen, this was my school backpack.
What grade is this?
I don't even know, but I had the messenger bag until recently, until I threw it away. It was a crossbody, and then my like, do you know how in I think it's elementary school. Do you know how you had like a ton of binders and a ton of
That was
Notebooks?
That was middle school.
what did I say?
You said elementary.
Oh, okay, yeah, middle school.
Blue crossbody.
Like a whole bunch of binders, a whole bunch of notebooks. Like this bag weighed like 10 pounds. And I had it as a crossbody. And you're not ready for this. Alyssa had the same one, but a different color.
Oh,
It
this
would,
is
like-
her friend, by the way, that she grew up with. You gotta remember, like, our audience does not know your life.
Okay, but listen, it would literally, it was a crossbody and then it would latch. And it was like the weirdest thing you've ever seen. And we both had one. It was from LL Bean. Hers was a different pattern, but
I feel like I'd have to see it because, like, right now I'm not.
like you aren't ready for this. Like it was big. Like okay, listen. When I tell you it was this big, like for real, it was that wide.
Like, 6th grade?
Yeah. Like it was wide and heavy. That's the trend I regret most.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really know what you're talking
But
about,
you
so I
don't-
can't relate.
You like okay, let me look this up for you. Because the second that like you see it, like you're gonna get it. Do you have a story? Okay, what's your worst trend while I look this up?
Okay. I don't know if this was really a trend, but when I grew up, my mom used to do my hair in like barrettes, and she would like twirl them and like rip my hair out as she was putting my hair up in these cute little barrettes, and I looked super cute. But eventually I got old enough, so I stopped wearing them, and I would take my hair and I would put it in a high pony, but I wouldn't pull my hair back from the front, so it would just be like a my mom called it like an Amish haircut because I had the middle part down my head and I'd pull my hair back with the middle part still in the middle of my head. And I think now that is a trend, but looking back, it most certainly wasn't. And I would wear high black Nike socks with my sneakers. And
That is so you.
I thought I was the coolest person ever. Like there was one point in our like schooling life where we thought that high white Nike socks were cool, and they were, and they kind of still are. But high black Nike socks, they were never a thing, and so that's
This is sincere. This was me. This was me.
let me see them.
Fully.
That's not bad though.
No,
I
but
mean,
it
it looks
was.
really nerdy back then, but I think you could pull it off now.
No, but it was. Like, this is no tote bag. Like, this is a crossbody.
No tote bag. This girl gets tote bags from every store she
This is
visits.
different. I love tote bags.
Yeah, we know. Give me a question. Let's
I
hear
think
it.
Oakley farted.
I don't smell anything.
I do.
Okay.
No, wait. Okay. I thought that I asked you the last question.
Just ask me a question.
Okay. What kind of impression do you think people have after first meeting you? And I have an answer.
That's a good question.
Isn't it?
Well, for the most part, when I meet somebody new, especially if I'm living like with a new roommate, I will tell them like I am a very sarcastic person, and people who don't get sarcasm just don't get along with me because they think that I'm being rude. But I'm just a sarcastic person. Like I love to joke around with people. And like if you can't take a joke, if you can't be sarcastic, if you can't dish it out and receive it, then we're not going to get along. And that's what happened to me with, we'll just say, my past roommates, and we just didn't get along. And so I always warn people, like, I'm a very sarcastic person.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what
I
I have
agree.
to say.
I think that your sarcasm, like, you really have to, like, know you well to know that, like, what you're saying.
I've cut it back with new people though, because I know some people are shy and so they don't like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Okay. I would say that I'm answering Carson's question, like, for her.
What's new?
I would say that I definitely the sarcasm is number one, but also I think that almost that the sarcasm like is almost out of pocket sometimes. But like you have to like I don't know. It's not like out of pocket, but I think that
It's sarcasm to the max.
I just think that Carson's kind of like do you know those people who are like kind of filterless? You're almost there. Like you're not filterless, but like things slip.
They don't slip. That's just who I am. Like I make a funny joke and I think it's funny, and if you're sensitive, then we just don't get along and we're just not friends, and that's just how it is. And I understand that sounds conceited and rude, but like
Yeah.
you and I have been friends what since 7th grade,
Yeah.
and we're in our senior year of college, and I have joked with you since 7th grade. And clearly we're still friends because you get sarcasm, you get jokes.
Yeah, I just think I'm bulletproof for Carson's sarcasm, truly.
Yeah.
I
You guys haven't seen it yet, but
I have never felt a bullet from her sarcasm, but it's very easily like you need a bulletproof vest.
you're making me sound like a bully. What?
You're not a bully, you're not a bully. I'm just saying that like you
I just
you're
like
just
to
sarcastic.
I just like to joke a lot.
You do like to joke.
That's
Like
all.
a lot of her comments that she makes are jokes.
Yes.
And you just have to know that the better way of putting it is that everything you say is a joke
Exactly. Don't
Yes.
take me seriously.
and never take her serious.
Yep. Okay, I have one more question and then we'll finish out the video. Are you ready?
Yes. Okay,
What?
well I have like 10 more.
Well, we'll save them for another video. What is your biggest fear in life?
I feel like that's a very deep question. My biggest fear?
Correct.
I really don't know. I feel like mortality and dying is my biggest fear.
Dying? Death?
But like the way that I die.
No, that's fair.
Like
I get
the way
that.
of dying, I think
Like,
is my biggest
I know
fear.
there's heaven and there's God and life is going to be amazing after we die, but the way that I die, that's scary.
I just don't want to know. That's none of my business.
That's none of my business.
The way that I die is none of my business.
Correct. But anyways, thank you guys for watching our newest video with our new mics.
And I can't stop watching Carson's mic like low-key fall off the mic stand.
And you got to see a little bit about Oakley, who's sleepy.
She's sleepy. She's all curled up in the blanket.
Yeah, but yeah, as you guys know, we have new videos every Sunday at 6 p.m., so keep your eyes out. If you have any questions, comments, topics you'd like to recommend, put them in the comments. Do you have anything else?
Please comment. And also, I don't know when this will be uploaded because it's kind of like a filler video.
It's like a extra.
But we will have guests at some point. So
Eventually, they will be coming, yes.
that's exciting. And we're excited for that as well.
Yep. So, comment, like,
Subscribe.
correct. Have a great rest of your evening, and tune in next Sunday at 6 p.m.
And we're going to go get drunk.
No. What? See, you don't think I have sarcasm, but then you say stupid stuff like that. That's not even true.